You know, every time you turn on a faucet or flush a toilet, you're tapping into one of the oldest and most critical systems in all of human history. But just behind that wall, there's this entire hidden world of ancient science, incredible engineering, and some very, very high-stakes rules. So let's dive in and pull back the curtain on the unseen world of plumbing.
So first things first, ever wondered where the word plumbing even comes from? It's actually from the Latin word plumbum, which literally means lead. And that's no accident. The first truly effective pipes, the ones the Roman Empire used to build its incredible cities, were made of lead. The name itself is a direct link to the very beginnings of this craft.
But this story goes back thousands of years, way before the Romans. What you're looking at here isn't just a timeline of pipes, it's basically the blueprint for civilization itself. The ability to get clean water in and get waste out is what allowed us to stop wandering and actually build cities. From clay pipes in Mesopotamia to copper in Egyptian temples, this is the invisible foundation of our world.
Okay, so let's fast forward from the ancient world to today. That same craft is now governed by an incredibly complex set of rules and codes. And this isn't just pointless paperwork. It's all there for one absolutely crucial reason: our health and our safety.
This brings up a really important question, right? We depend on these systems every single day, but we almost never think about them. So what actually happens when those rules, the plumbing codes, are ignored or just plain broken? Well, the consequences can be invisible, silent, and incredibly dangerous.
And we're not talking about minor mistakes here. Take a look at these. Improperly vented pipes? That can fill your attic with nasty, harmful sewer gas. That simple little P-shaped pipe under your sink, the drain trap? If that's missing or installed wrong, that same gas can seep directly into your living space. And if the drain pipes don't have the perfect downward slope, yeah, wastewater can actually flow backwards, right back into your home. And believe it or not, the stakes can get even higher. This quote from the experts at Apex Pros, it's a serious one. It's about a tiny safety valve on every single water heater. If that valve is messed with, maybe to stop a tiny leak, the pressure inside that tank can build and build until it fails. We're talking catastrophic failure. These codes literally prevent explosions in our home.
Okay, so we've seen the rules, now let's talk about the hardware. The journey from those ancient Roman lead pipes to the materials we have inside our walls today, well, it's a story of some massive technological leaps.
For a huge part of the 20th century, homes were built with galvanized steel or lead pipes. The problem is, steel rusts from the inside out, choking off your water flow. And well, we all know lead is poison. Today, we use far better materials like copper, which is super durable, and this stuff called PEX, a flexible plastic tubing that has been a total game changer for the entire industry. Just how much of a game changer is PEX? Well, this number says it all. More than 60%. Let that sink in. Over 60% of new single-family homes in the US are now built using PEX plumbing. That is a fundamental shift in how we build our houses.
And the reason for this huge shift? It's pretty simple. PEX is way faster to install, it doesn't corrode, and it's much less likely to burst if it freezes. It's just a smarter, tougher, more resilient material for the job.
So with smarter materials and much stricter rules, the job itself has totally transformed. The old stereotype of a plumber with a wrench is completely out of date. Today, it's all about hiring a highly skilled professional who can actually master all this complexity.
Seriously, a licensed plumber today is a trained specialist. They have to pass background checks and are required to constantly stay up to date on all the latest codes, materials, and even smart technologies. These are true trade professionals.
So how do you find one of these pros? Here are 5 key steps. First, do your homework. Check reviews, ask for referrals. Second, and this is a big one, always verify their state license and insurance. Third, just see how they communicate. Are they clear, responsive? Fourth, always get a detailed written estimate. And finally, look for professionalism. They should treat your home with respect and clean up after themselves.
All right, looking ahead, this ancient trade isn't just evolving anymore, it's getting a full-on high-tech and sustainable makeover. The future of plumbing is smart, it's green, and it's more connected than we'd ever thought possible.
A huge part of this future is about sustainability. I mean, look at this. Low-flow fixtures can cut your water use by up to 60%. Gray water systems can recycle water from your shower to water your garden. And tankless water heaters only heat water when you need it, which saves a ton of energy.
And then, of course, there's the tech. Plumbing is getting smart. We're talking Wi-Fi water heaters you control with an app, smart leak detectors that can automatically shut off your water main to prevent a flood, and even remote video consultations to diagnose a problem before anyone even steps foot in your house.
All this innovation is driving a massive global industry. In 2023, the plumbing market was worth almost $90 billion, and it's projected to soar past $122 billion by 2030. This is not some stagnant, old-school trade. It's a dynamic, growing field that's essential to our modern world. So after this whole journey from ancient lead pipes all the way to smart, connected systems, it really leaves us with just one question to think about. Is your home's oldest, most essential system actually ready for the future?